Hello, Internet. This is Navi. Non-binary bovine in this little corner of the Internet. Uh, we're just about Cobblemon, honestly. Mainly playing a mod pack called Cobblemon. I did add a couple of things, just to, you know, some quality of life stuff, mainly from my style of playing. Speaking of style of playing, as you'll see, I'm creative. Because, honestly, that's just the way I play. I like building. I'm still going to check out as much as I can while in survival. Just mainly just using creative just to play things my way. And if you're not interested in me being creative, we'll take you at least check it out the video for a little bit. Anyways, let's explore. So, Culver's, I've been playing it a little bit. Well, not a little bit. I've played it a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's a great mod pack. I highly recommend checking it out. Yeah, like, there's a lot of fun stuff to do in this mod pack. For example, picking your starter. Now, normally I would want to pick, like, fire type, like Charmander, because Charmander is awesome. But everyone has a favorite. And honestly, I'm kind of in the mood to pick something I usually don't pick. So I'm thinking, how about... You know what? If we're going to pick something that I rarely pick, we're going to Badu. So, we have the little Badu. Okay, that's adorable. But yeah, if you have a good nickname for this little guy, or gal, sorry. Yeah, you have a good nickname for this little gal, let me know. I appreciate it. And yeah, so like I said earlier, I usually like playing creative because honestly it allows me to be have a bit more freedom with how I build and such. Now, like I said earlier, when I do like mostly like storylines in this, I'll probably be in survival. Or at least I'll try to remember to be in survival. I will admit, I'll probably make mistakes. I'll probably forget to switch. But, for now, we're going to be creative while we build our base. And, explore. See what other cool things are around. Now, I don't really spawn anything really cool off the map, off the top of my head right now. But, who knows? Maybe we can find some really cool spots to build a base. Like this, actually. Now living in this like little cave would actually be pretty cool. Let me see. Hold on. I like this little crater area. Maybe we could build like a mountain base? Maybe. Also that little thing over here. Now, for those who play normal Minecraft, you realize this is just a pillager tower. Or outpost or wherever. Yeah. In my pack they have a bunch of different special types. And this one has some berries, some melon seeds. Now, with this mod pack, and this isn't like a setting that I chose, this is a setting that comes with the mod pack, we don't need to worry about food. Make sure there's nothing else I need. Like these. But yeah, we don't really need to worry about food, enemies. The only thing we really has to worry about is exploring. Find random Pokemon that we want to add to our team. Now, there are some, like, stories, as I mentioned earlier, like the gyms and the Elite Force. And there we have from Kanto to Sinnoh, or Gen 1 through Gen 4. Now, I'm a huge fan of Gen 1, because honestly, that's Kanto, which my first game is Pokemon Fire Red. So that's always awesome. But honestly, I have a lot of fun memories of each gen. For example, speaking of, back on the topic of really cool things to find, we found the Dynamax tree. Now, Dynamax trees are awesome. Little flower petals. each one holds like a little chest right here, as you can see. Hi, Marie. And now, if I recall correctly, these little chests hold a special item called a Dyna Apple. Now, the Dyna Apples are basically used to encounter certain Pokemon. Well, used to help you find 3 certain Pokemon. The Galarian legendary birds. Honestly, I haven't yet to actually try to get them in this game. Or get in this mod pack. So yeah, I'm actually going to try to get that. Now we don't really need to worry about food, but we are going to take these rare candies. Because like I said, we need to challenge gyms. And yeah. Actually, no, I'm just going to take Bolt Chest. But I am going to add one little thing to help me. Because honestly, that would just help me pick up random items. So, now you may be wondering, Navi, you say you don't need food. Why'd you grab those? Well, there are certain food items that you can make that give little special effects. For example, the one that I need those golden apples for, that were in the chest for, increases the chances of finding shiny Pokemon by 28%. By that, not 28%, by 28 times. I don't remember, honestly. It's like 20 something. I think it's like 28, maybe 26. Anyways, really good chance of getting some rare Pokemon. Which, honestly, as a Pokemon fan, I love doing. I love finding rare Pokemon. I also like finding random structures, which is why... Okay, I wish that was scripted, because that was perfect timing. Oh, hi, Gimmighoul. Alright, I'm just gonna leave you alone then. Boop. We're just barely looking through here, seeing what's cool. You know, I have yet to see one of these are just filled with honey blocks. It's actually really cool. Oh. So, Gimmighoul towers are awesome. You can find, obviously, Gimmighouls in their little chest form. Now, I'm not going to add this to my team because, honestly, and, I mean, he's kind of hidden, so you can't really see what he looks like. Or I just looks like a walking chest. But, if I challenge him, see the little guy inside. Gimmighouls are cool. We love them. Budu, unfortunately, I don't think he'll be able to fight this. So what we're going to do is we're going to press R, run away, or fly away, and then call back our buddy. Alright. Now, like I said, I might just want to explore. Build some bases. Well, mainly one base, but yeah, I want to explore, find some really cool things, and, you know, bring you guys along on the journey, because I think that'll be fun. Now, we could actually build a base around here. I do kind of want to go back to try and find that crater thing we found earlier, because I think like a mountain base in there would be really cool, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe I just want to try and find some like really cool things that we can, you know, explore, check out, figure out some really cool things to do. Now, some may be also wondering, Navi, why do you want to use creative? Because, honestly... Ooh. Okay, 2 things happened. First off, a shiny Pokemon spawned. And I believe... Nope. Well, if we check the minimap up there... Oh, there you are. Hi. We are gonna grab a Safari Ball to catch this little guy. Or gal. Because these are a special type of Pokemon called Shinies. Which are rare colorings of Pokemon. I see that little sparkle that they have when they pop out Pokeballs. They have unique coloring. Okay, you're being a bit difficult, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Why must you do this to me? Hold on. Let's see what random Pokeballs here. Also, I see you right away. Don't you dare. Nope, nope. You go back over here. You're coming with me. You decided to spawn. You get to come with me. Thank you. Cool. Lucky color. And since it's level 9, oh, you're a girl. Nice to meet you. And another Galar apple. Which we need 3. So that's actually really good that we found a second one. You know what? Maybe I could build a base around here. I haven't decided. Actually, I might build a base around here because I think that would be cool. But first, time set day. Ooh, that was bright. Yeah, dad trees are cool. Now I don't think there's any other random items in here. I might be wrong. Judging by like the little spots of light through there, I don't think so. Ooh, there's a huge shopping center area. Are you another wild Gimmigool? No, you're just actual chest. Cool. Maybe I will build something here. Ooh, Thunderstone. That's helpful. Nah. Let's see. I'm kind of a bit picky with how where I like to build bases. So you will have to forgive me for that. I apologize. But hopefully we'll find something really cool. Yeah. Yeah, so you're just open. Let's see. There's gotta be some like really cool thing I can make a base out of. I mean, I could try with that tree that we found, but honestly, I don't want to make a treehouse base. I just might, who knows? But yeah. So actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll build a base around here. So first, what we are going to do is... No, we don't need water, actually. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the prefab mod. No, actually, we're not going to grab both those, but we are going to grab these. Let's see, we're going to grab the house item and the warehouse item. And now, I want to say... kind of like this little path right here. Okay. So first on the house. Make sure it doesn't interrupt anything. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in. Gotta break these. Because while these are awesome, we did grab this item for a reason. Now, I would like to find where the middle of the house is. So it's about here. Let's go here. I'll go in the warehouse item, which gives us a lot more storage. And make sure nothing got caught in the building. This. Well, looks like we have a guest. Alright. Let's go with the fireball again. Hey, I'm sorry about the tree or wherever you were living in. Would you like to join our team? Apparently you would. Huh. 3 for 3 on female. Cool. So... actually, speaking of which, let's take you guys out. So Bedu is a bit sassy. They got poison point, which is very helpful. Let's see. You specialize in special attack from what I'm seeing. You have Mega Drain, so you don't really need Absorb. Yeah, I think your moves are fine. But you are a bit slow. I would like to change that. Where we use the mint items. I want to use... What would be a good thing for a Bedu? I would have to say that it has to be a bit fast. Maybe a fast special attacker? I don't know. I definitely want to be a bit faster. So how about hasty? There you go. And Weedle, you are actually level 9, so you can evolve. But you are... Actually, your attack and special attack are balanced. And honestly, this nature is actually pretty good on you. But, first up, we get to evolve you. Spear. I'm sorry for anyone. I apologize for anyone who got nauseous from that. Alright, what was it on? Alright. So you no longer have... Well, actually, no. But it was poison point. But you have Shed Skin, which is helpful. You're more of a special attacker, though, which is a problem, because I believe your evolution is a physical attacker. I might be wrong. Who knows? Now you need to be faster. No, you're fine. But you, Pidgey, I would like you to be a bit faster. You know, here, let's give you the naive mint. Now, for those who are confused with what I just did, basically, each Pokemon has like a nature thing. And I'm going to explain this to my non-Pokemon fans. Each Pokemon has a nature that affects how their stats are. For example, like I pointed out earlier, Bedu was originally sassy. But now they are hasty, which boosts their speed but lowers their defense. Oh wow. Your IVs are just pretty good there. Huh, cool. Anyway, that's why your special attack is so high, because you have like high IVs for that. Okay, let's see if we can I want to see if I can fix that a little bit. We're gonna do I think I like to call optimize, where basically help a Pokemon be its best. But for that we gotta zero everything out. Actually no, we don't need to zero everything out. We might, I don't know, honestly. We'll worry about optimizing later. For now, we should focus on building our base. So for example, what I like to do is first clear all these chests and these little walls and replace them with, let me find it, drum roll please. There we go. Mangrove Netherite Barrel. First we'll clear all these up, let in a bit of light. This building is mainly for storage, obviously, hence the netherite barrel. But the barrels are mainly because honestly, they're compact. It's hard for them to be blocked off. Unlike chess, for example, we place that right there. Okay, you just proved me wrong. Thank you. Uh, as I was trying to say, here, let's grab a solid block. You, for example, I can't open the chest because the block is above it. But with a barrel, now it could be above it, I can still open it. So, yeah. However, for our Minecraft fans, who will be asking, Navi. Actually, no, if you're a Minecraft fan, you'll know exactly why I'm choosing a barrel. Actually, no, you won't. For Minecraft fans who wonder, Navi, why choose a barrel? I mean, the netherite barrel has a lot more space, but wouldn't netherite double chest be a lot more space? Yes. But no, I just like the netherite barrels. I think they're cool. Anyway, so we're going to clear all this up. Make a lot more room. As you see, with this mod pack, the night sky looks so good. Anyway, so we're just gonna... Well, this episode I'm really just gonna focus on building our base. Maybe add in some, you know, necessities like a healing spot, a PC, all that fun stuff. And then, once all that is up, we will start challenging the gyms. Now, I believe I started a conversation earlier saying that I like each region for a different thing. I might have not. Honestly, I'm a bit forgetful. I will admit. But if I did, wow, lost train of thought. That just proves my forgetfulness. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So yeah, spawn sequential. So why I like each region? Kanto mainly because first game, Pokemon Fire Red. I loved it. It was awesome. Johto, I have a lot of fun memories playing with my brother. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I liked all the, like, I may love Heart Gold Soul Silver because those are some really fun games. Yeah. Hoenn, it has some of my favorite Pokemon, like Latias, Gardevoir. I know everyone's opinions on Gardevoir. I know, but honestly, I just think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. Let's see. Sinnoh, it has some of the best areas in my opinion. Like Sphere Pillar, the underground area. We're not going to talk about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because Unova, the music in there is so good. Plus, again, some of my favorite Pokemon. I like a lot of different Pokemon. But yeah, so there's just every region has some amazing things. Kalos, I love because, you know, Mega Evolution is such a cool thing. I'm so glad they brought it back with Legends ZA. And who knows, maybe we'll have like some gimmick in it, or maybe we'll even have a part in whatever next generation of Pokemon that's released, because you know they're going to release one this year. Because, I mean, it's the 30th anniversary. Come on. They have to, right? Right? I'm talking because, but yeah. I'm questioning because we have been let down a bit before. However, I'm not going to criticize games, except Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, because those games are bad. But yeah. Anyways. So, what was it? Oh yeah. So, I mainly just wanted this area to clear out and downstairs because we'll need a bunch of space. The storage is going to be up here. Actually, maybe we'll have downstairs. No, I'm gonna have it downstairs. Probably gonna have it on this wall, honestly. But yeah, so every region has unique things. Alola, yes, I know the tutorial is so long, but it's like the whole theme of the game is so much fun. I enjoy it. The Galar games, like Sword and Shield, oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah. And then Paldea, I know they're a buggy mess, but Jesus, they're so much fun in my opinion. I have so much fun memories of Pokemon games. And then, you know, Legends games are always so much fun. And yeah, just every Pokemon game has its own unique charm. Anyway, so back to answering the earlier question of Navi, why barrels? Because I like barrels. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we are going to throw these on each of them because it condenses the amount of space each item will take up by a lot. So you can have like thousands of different seeds, and they'll maybe take up like 2 spots in a barrel. Let's see. Oh wow. No, thousands wouldn't even take up the space. Because as you can see, the Omega 2 stack upgrade allows us for 2 million in like a single stack. Which means we have like 2 million mangrove seeds in a single spot. That's amazing. So yeah, this wall is going to be our entire storage. If only storage IRL was that easy. Anyways. Okay. So first, we're going to do this. Change the daytime. And increase the... And maybe... Get to stop raining. Yeah, stops raining. Cool. Now, time to add the necessities. For example, crafting tables, some blast furnaces. We're not getting regular furnaces. We are going to need a smithing table for some things. But, yeah. Let me see. Cobblemon blocks. We're gonna have a restoration area. And a PC. And this. But first, we're going to throw this over here. This over here. This over here. We're going to throw the fossil stuff upstairs, honestly. We're going to throw, like, maybe... We're going to have this wall over here be full of them. So what was it? Oh, yeah. So that. And then that. Actually, no. That. And we now have a fossil restoration area. And then for over here. Actually, no. Yeah, right here. I'm gonna throw these down. Heck yeah. So for healing our team, which we don't need to right now, and PC, which is basically useless because if we just press P, we just access the PC like that. But it's there for a static. Now, you may also be wondering, Navi, why'd you got a pasture block? Because, essentially, if we throw this right about here, I guess, what we can do is let Pokemon roam. For example, if we toss in our new friend Pidgey in our PC, then place him out here, they can explore. So yeah, they're free to explore their home all they would like. We'll let them explore. Well, I finish up our base at least. Now, you may be wondering, Navi, what happened with your Weedle earlier? And why are they now called Kakuna? Evolution. Anyway, so Budu's evolution requires them to have high friendship, which I don't believe they have much of right now. It's only 1%. I'll say about the same as Kakuna's. But that's where a certain item called beans come into play. Because each one increases the friendship of a Pokemon. And luckily, I believe... Yeah! We got some bean scenes earlier. So what we're going to do is we're going to go survival. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, nope, up this side. Aha! There's a little garden over here. So what we'll do is throw these over. And there. We'll just grow these. Now some Pokemon level up via friendship, via like level up. It really just depends on the situation. Oh, we got some armor. Oh, hold on. So the backpack over here. There we go. Give me that. Want some pants. There we go. Now we don't really need armor, but it's helpful. Alright. Nope. Don't want to throw that in there. Let's throw plant stuff in there. Don't think there's anything else. No? Okay. Let's throw some food items in there. And like I said earlier, we're not going to need food items, but they're there. Random Cobblemon related items. For example, maps our first gym, trainer card, guidebook, and our Pokedex. Got some berries in here. And don't worry, I will label like where each item is in a bit. Miscellaneous. EXP candies. Legendary related items. Blocks. Forgot these. Okay. This blocks. Okay. Pokeballs. Evolution item. And another. Yeah, I'm already starting to regret not having labels. Okay. Health items. Minerals. What's that here? Yeah, I'm definitely labeling these afterwards. Relic coins in there. Health. Minerals. Tools. Okay. Now we go back to creative. We're going to grab some frames. No, actually, I only need one because we're in creative. We're going to label all of... We're going to throw these on each one. So that we can keep track of each one. Perfect. Now let's go back to survival. Let's see. So we're going to grab these because we can throw one on here. So labeled what's in there. Go grab bread. Grab a single relic coin from you. Grab an oranberry. Single piece of string. I would like to take all these, but I can't. Actually, here, hold on. Let's go grab Pidgey real quick. There we go. No thanks. Level 32, I'm not going to fight you. We would get our butts kicked. Anyways. How'd I do? Okay, level 9. It's good. Okay. I'm gonna give the last one to you. Okay, level 10. Level 13. 15. Okay. Oh. Cool. Alright. 3, so we're gonna do 2 here. And then 1 right here. Perfect. Okay. So I saw earlier with the little thing next to our little green friend here. They can evolve again. Do, 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 do. They're cool. We like them. Anyways, so yeah, now you're a physical attacker. That's what I was wondering about. I'm gonna have you learn Fury Cutter, Twin Needle, Wind Sting, and Pursue. You don't have any real new moves that I can teach you. You don't have any new moves. Cool. Boop. So these are plant items. I have realized I messed up. Give me one of these. Actually, give me this also. Because I could just toss that in there. There. Perfect. Perfect. Gonna throw this on you. Use both in there. Toss that one there. There, I don't know where I grab both. Single piece of coal. Up. Tools, we're gonna grab shovel. Speaking of tools, actually, why don't we start work on something that we're gonna need to do. First, seep. Okay. So we're gonna go down. Oh. Ah, stop. No. Do, 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 do. Speedrun. Speedrun. This is a long ladder. We're still going? Alright, anyways. Ooh, Dawnstone. Now, there are 2 ways I like to do mining. The normal way, which is honestly better, or the fun way. Now, if we do the fun way, we are going to have to grab this also. which basically allows you to void certain items. I'm going to grab that. Toss all of these in. Actually, wait. There's another thing I need to do. There we go. Let's see. And then, so a couple of these we need cobblestone. Dirt, because you don't need more dirt. No, we need coal. Okay. And so, we go back to survival. And we use this, which basically does this. Clears out a whole area. Which we can't see yet. Hold on. Back up this stupidly long ladder. Oh wait, I need that item right there. I'll have to grab that later. Back up the stupidly long... Actually, go back down the stupidly long ladder. Because I want to grab all those items before they despawn. Actually, is there... No, there's one. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. Anything cool? Redstone, leaf stones, and a shiny stone. And now, because we don't want to have to climb all that ladder up again, okay. Just gonna go this. Try to minimize the amount of items I grab from creative. So, sorry about that. Was like a quick sip. Stupidly long ladder is stupidly long. Almost there. Actually, wait. I want to check something. Can we mine this right here, right now? I really hope we can. So not going to be very annoyed. Actually, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to wait till we get a diamond or iron pickaxe for that. Speaking of iron. Nope. See, I am going to do the normal mining also. I just wanted to use this also. Okay, so let's follow the middle. There we go. And now I remember why I remembered something. Ooh, we got some diamonds too. Alright, that should be a decent amount for now. Yeah. We don't want to go too overboard with it. And now, we toss the bulldozer at him. So we don't want to abuse it. Unless we actually earn it. Which... honestly, if I get a bunch of diamonds, I could make that. Do 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 do. Okay, well, we did a bit of mining. Sorta. I did the lazy mining. Anyways, so because honestly, I like ease. Work smarter, not harder. Anyways, so we're going to grab these. I'll put them all away real quick. Actually, first, we're going to grab you. Because I need these. I'm going to put you away. Let's see. Evolution items in here. Which actually, we're going to need that later. Once our Badu evolves. Which, again, if you have any good ideas for nicknames for any, let me know. Still need these. Anyway, so what we're going to do is toss this in here and smelt the iron. So we have iron ingots. First, let's toss these in here for now. Toss that in there. Tools, go over here. And now, let's do something fun. Actually, wait. I am just gonna do this. I wonder if there's a way I could automate this. There probably is. Like, make an auto farm for these. There probably is. I'd have to look it up. Anyways. So. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a couple of fun little things. Because, honestly, why not? Got to toss it right here. Cobbled Gotcha. Great item. There we go. Because we want Enduro 5 for these. Because toss 5 in the machine gives us a random item. Or gives us a capsule, which holds a random Pokemon item. Alright. Decent start. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. We could use these. Definitely use these. Hey, I actually need one of these. Okay. So. First, let's toss the random items into here. Need these in there. No, I'm just gonna throw the mints here, honestly. Then let's throw held items right here. X capsules. I would throw a fish rod there, but I'm about to use it. Which was my plan. Okay. Just had to double check if there was water nearby. But the main map says that there is. Lucky me. Okay. Oh, hi, Wook Trio. You're level 23. I don't think I could fight you. Yeah, I apologize. This little bit's gonna be a bit boring. But what part of fishing isn't sometimes boring? Just gotta be patient and wait. Waiting sucks. But no, it'll happen eventually. Just gotta wait. There we go. Oh. Or you can do what I just did and mess it up. Try again. Alright. And it's almost nighttime. Helpful. Luckily, we don't have to deal with mobs. But we will be able to get through this. I believe in us. Aha! Aracuda. Cool. Unfortunately, I'm not going to catch you, but I am going to use your train. Heck yeah. Great job, Badu. Let's see. Just checking. 31. You like that. If only it would be that quick. It's a little chunk. He's sleeping. Which is fair. I'll grab these. Okay. Then, I'm gonna grab all these. Rude. Sleep. Now, unfortunately, the friendship beans only raised them by 1, which means he didn't probably raise much. Yeah, by 3 points. And you saw how many we give. So, what we're going to do, and this is me also learning, we're going to learn what the beans can be used for. Hold on. We're going to learn what these can be used for. Okay, so they're just basically for the cuisines. Got it. Okay. But I want to see... Oh, helpful. Okay, but I feel like there's one that just, like, helps raise the friendship, right? Oh, there we go. Poke buffs. How do we make those? Poke puff. There we go. So to make those, we need berries, wheat, eggs, milk, honey, and whipped dreams. So we're not going to do all that. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Here. We're going to give you a mint. Because I am... Actually, I only need 1. There you go. We saw it. Now, little buddy. There's a Roselia. Which is very much specialized in special attack. Okay, so I was right about that. Magical leaf. Yeah. Alright. But we're going to... Where is it? I saw it earlier. Yeah. We need this. Actually, this should be gone. Now we evolve. And then once... Honestly, I'm going to set everyone to level cap. And then once we do that, we can launch the first gym. And that should be all we'll do today. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely specialized in special attack. Got it. Pedal dance and what's Venom Drench do? Attraction or possess liquid, so it's attack, special attack, and speed of poison target. But that requires them to be poisoned. What if we use sweet scent? Nah. Alright. So what we're going to do is XP. Boop. Because I like playing my way. Just gonna do this. There we go. Toss these. There we go. Now, yeah, now you have Puddle Blizzard and such. So honestly, what we'll do is we'll change out the speed booster for an attack booster. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Which means you are now decently stronger. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go protein. And yeah. And you should, yeah, okay. Should even you out a bit. There we go. Alright, let's grab... Let's see, it's... Actually, what we're going to do is first... set up a waypoint for home. Confirm. Now, we fly this way to find Brock. Or what I could do is just the quicker way. Locate structure. Obeliverse. Brock. Boop. We're on the ground. Game mode. Spectator. Please. There we go. Okay. They may be asking, Navi, why does that have a level cap? Brock's usually like maybe level 10 and such. Not in Cobbleverse. Oh, map guide. Here, he's close to level 20. Just a bad example. But Judy's just a bad example. Wait, I thought you had Pell Dance. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Puddle Blizzard. Oh. Use Protect. Try again. Puddle Blizzard. Magical Leaf? No. Magical Leaf. There we go. Granados. Puddle Blizzard again. There we go. There we go. Level 20. Mega Drain. Now, this mod pack does have some of the like regular music from Pokemon, but since I'm uploading this to YouTube, I don't need Nintendo coming after me because it uses Pokemon music. So, yeah. Hi, Rosard. Great job. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end here. I'm gonna prep for facing Misty. Who's next? We're gonna... It mainly involves that person there. And yeah. See you guys next time.